The Steel City might be most associated with its legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mountaineers offense will have the first possession of the game. The toughness epitomized from the coal mines of West Virginia, the steel mills in Pittsburgh, and you better have a sturdy jaw in the backyard brawl.
Any name in a rivalry game that's the backyard brawl, sign me up. Both these teams, man, that's what they're about. That's their identity. They'll be ready to throw down.
It's called backyard brawl for a reason. When West Virginia and Pitt played, there's fights on the field, there's fights up in the stands, there's fights in the parking lot after the game. These programs hate each other.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. That'll pay off big time and late in the season.
He makes the catch. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job, great catch. First down.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Ellington. He looks that one in nicely. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the Mountaineers have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So many rivalries built on proximity, and Pitt and West Virginia have been squaring off in their backyard since 1895.
And it's just crazy to think about. A rivalry that goes that far back, so close to each other, it means so much for a year. A year of bragging rights, Palmer.
Well, and the hate started in 1895, and every single year, every time these two teams play, you just see that on the field.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. All kinds of running room. He's at the 20. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, and they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Give to the fullback. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And the fullbacks are just big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards, and it's exactly what he does on that play.
Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Handoff from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Ellington. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Here comes the offense on second down. The inside handoff. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Bulldozes his way through. The offense set for a first down play. The give to the back. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to run it. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Pitt seemed to land just one more punch as the Panthers took the last meeting in the Brawl.
Yeah, the Panthers did such a good job staying composed. It's a rivalry game. It means so much to them, to their fans. They found a way last year to make one more play.
You got to give their coaching staff a lot of credit, Pitt, because they were able to keep them focused for 60 minutes in that game. That's going to be important here today because you know the intensity is just going to be through the roof.
Flushed out of the pocket. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Line gets set, first down. Give to the back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just block out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Ellington. He's got his man. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They'll throw it on first down. He makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll run it from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Looking to pass on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy first down.
Avoids pressure. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field and off it. They're trailing by 11 to Middle Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a man. It's Ellington. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. The Mountaineers will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's going to pass. He's right on target. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Unleashes one. It's caught downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that.
Fires into traffic, and it's picked off.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Now this offense is back on the field. Quarterback checking the play. To the air on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
Back to throw, it's Ellington. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Mountaineers will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're going to throw it again. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. This offense starts deep in a hole. Leaves it with the running back. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Finds a man by himself. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Coming after him. Looking to scramble. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Wants to fire on second down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Going for the return. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The give to the lone running back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Mountaineers will line it up on first and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Gets it out fast. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Ellington. and he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He finds his man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the Mountaineers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Dropping back, it's Ellington. Fires to the right. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Motion from the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Slings it downfield. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Ellington. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers!
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. On first down, here comes this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires left. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Makes his connection. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
When you play zone coverage, everybody drops back. Everybody has eyes on the quarterbacks. You're not really looking at the wide receivers a lot of times, so they can slip in those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw, great game.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, West Virginia.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The aerial assault continues. He's got his man. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Looking downfield, it's Ellington. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off the play fake. Might be looking to run. Got room at the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
They go to the ground, running with power. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the 1st down. Pitt right back to the line. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Renfro. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
It's really hard to dial up big completions vertically down the field. At this juncture in the game, it's the fourth quarter, and the defense is playing with extra DBs on the field. They know you're going to throw it. Ball falls incomplete.
Quick strike complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. To the ground with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Already 2 for 2 on the day, and now a chance to finish his day with a game-winning kick. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air, it's Ellington. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a